A couple of days ago, I purchased and started testing the 30-second phone ritual, aka Dumb Money. And what I can say so far is that this actually works, and it works really well. However, it is not quite as easy as they say. It's going to take a little bit more than 30 seconds to do this. With that being said, let's hop over to my computer so I can show you the members area and explain exactly what it is. Alrighty, so what you're seeing here is the members area of Dumb Money. This is what you're going to see when you purchase the product and when you go to simply access it. So the first thing that you're going to see here is a introduction video from Matt himself, where he's going to quickly explain what the product is about. In video number 2, you're going to see the phone settings for the 30-second ritual, and this in short is just you making sure that you have access to internet. So whether it's from your 4G network or 5G network or your Wi-Fi, doesn't really matter as long as you have internet. After that, if we scroll down, we're going to see some comments from people that have purchased Dumb Money. So we can see Brett, for example, says, "Just watch the intro. This is exactly what I've been looking for. I'm pumped." And if we go down a little bit more, we're going to see all the actual lessons in here. So we've got a total of 9 different lessons where Matt is going to go through the entire product. And as I said in the intro, I have actually already made money with this. And in order for me to explain what this method is, I'm not going to be able to explain everything 100% in depth, of course, because that would be giving the whole method away. And this is for paying members only, of course, but I will try and give you a quick overview of what it is so that you understand a little bit more what it is that you're picking up if you decide to buy it. So in short, this is something that I have personally made thousands of dollars from. And what you're doing is basically going to be that you're going to use your phone to scan various items, if we can put it that way. And this is something that you can then purchase and sell more expensive on, for example, eBay or Facebook Marketplace. So this could for example, be, and Matt is actually showing some actual live examples of him being at a store where he looks at items that he then scans with his phone. He can see that they're, for example, selling on eBay for usually around $100. And he's going to show that he's currently at a store where he can purchase the exact same product for, let's say, $30, which means that he can make a very quick $70 profit just by picking this up and then selling it for more later on through, for example, as I said, eBay or Facebook. So this is actually a very simple process, and you will have perhaps already heard about this, like buy low, sell high, basically. So this isn't anything new per se, but the way that Matt is teaching this is something that I'm pretty sure you will have never heard of before, because this is actually pretty genius. And as I said, I've used something similar in the past myself. I've made thousands of dollars from it, but I still learned quite a lot of new things from this product. And there's a couple of things that I had no idea even existed that he brings up in some of the videos, which is really cool. So for example, if you go down here to lesson 2, I'll just show you like an overview of what it kind of looks like. So you can see here, so how the 30-second phone ritual works. So this is going to be Matt literally just explaining the actual method. And then if we go to lesson 3 here, we can see some common mistakes that people are doing when they're doing these kind of like flipping things for, yeah, well, as it says, like basically when you're purchasing stuff. And again, these can start for as low as like $5 to $10, and you can then sell them for $20, $30, $40 depending on what you find. And Matt is also going to explain exactly what it is that you can look for. I think lesson 4 was the top 10 brands basically that make you money fast. He's going to show you how to find these kind of products for very cheap and then be able to sell them later on and make quite a lot of profit. So how much can you realistically make in a day? Well, that's pretty much impossible for me to answer, but I would say if you dedicate a bit of time to this, you can definitely make hundreds of dollars per day. But is this something you can scale to like $10,000, $20,000 a month? Probably not, unless you really go all in. But I would say pretty much anyone who decides to spend a little bit of time on this. And obviously, yes, it's going to be longer than 30 seconds for the entire process, but the actual phone bit, like the phone ritual that he's talking about, doesn't really take more than 30 seconds. But obviously the overall way in order to make money will take a little bit longer than that, but it's still one of the easiest and fastest ways to start making money with that you can do with literally no experience whatsoever. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Like if we go on to lesson 5, you can see finding items profitable to ship, how to take photos of products you're reselling. So everything is going to be explained in here, and the most important bit obviously is going to be how to then find these products. And that is what Matt, that's like the big secret here. And using a phone thing actually, or like a phone app that I did not know existed, that is so freaking genius. I doubt you've heard about that yourself. So that is basically it in terms of my review. I don't really have much else to say except that this does 100% work, but yes, it's not quite as easy as they make it sound, but it's something you can definitely make a lot of money from. So with that being said, they do have a 60-day money back guarantee. So if you purchase this and you don't like it for whatever reason, you can literally just send them an email and they will refund you. So this is completely risk-free. I would 100% give this a go. Again, if you can spend a little bit of time, and yes, more than 30 seconds a day, 30 minutes per day perhaps, then you can actually make pretty decent money from this. So I would say this definitely gets a recommendation from me, even though the video when they're selling it is a little bit too hypey perhaps, but the method itself, as I said, is super solid. I've been doing something very similar for years. I know for a fact it works, and that is literally. So if you have any questions about Dumb Money, by all means, go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section below this video, and I'll get back to you if I can answer the question. And that is literally it. So thank you so much for watching my review of Dumb Money. I hope you liked it. Have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.